Hi everyone, it's Witchy Stitches.
I'm Charlene.
And I'm Morgan.
We are coming to you on a chilly, snowy Friday the 18th. We are a couple days late because we tried to get back to our Friday schedule and to make our version of a political statement. So, some of you know, we belonged to the Soldiers Angels group for several years when the kids were younger. And we always had our Red Friday t-shirts. Remember, everyone deployed. And apparently the kids grew up and outgrew theirs. And apparently mine is so threadbare that you could probably strain grape juice through it. And so for Christmas, somebody treated us to Red Friday shirts.
Yep. So
we're hoping, our goals, knock on wood, that we can come to you on Friday with our support of our military and our brave men and women who give us the freedom to come to you and irritate you every Friday. We'll apologize now before we get into the video for noise for two reasons. Number one, laundry's going.
You need to scoot over.
Because apparently these people in this house think they need clothes. And number two, I buy eggs in the box, the 5 dozen box, because I cook with a lot of eggs. And I took the eggs out of the box and put them in the refrigerator, and I put the box on the floor so when we go out we can toss it, downstairs in our cardboard box pile we have. So apparently the way to grow a cat: remove said eggs, set box on floor, wait. Instant cat plant. I have 3 of them this morning. It's wonderful.
Pearl doesn't like boxes.
Pearl doesn't like boxes. So, as
He's
we
on
said,
my bed.
oh yes, it is Friday. Thank you to those of you who are returning. Cheryl, we forgot to grab our book of snarky vocabulary words, but to let you know, we will be starting that back up after the first of the year. That is in our itinerary of list of to-dos.
Yes.
Yes. It has been a busy week.
Very.
She's talking a whole lot, you can tell today. She's been busy working. Preston plowed snow on Monday, and we'll plow snow again today. She's easily entertained. So we'll just get right into
Jinx, get down.
the video.
Snoopy.
We found a new Flosstuber. She's not new to us because we have chatted with her several times in the Stitching 911 group. Her name is Lisa. She is in Canada, and she has a Flosstube video. She is Forest City Stitcher. I wrote it down so I would get it right. She is doing a, what did she call it? Flossmas.
Snoopy, get down.
Got some really great projects. Loves cats. So she's got all kinds of lovely kitty pictures behind her when she does her videos. Highly recommend her. She's a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed her work. So, Lisa,
hello.
if you're watching, let's see. I guess we'll start out with our Stitchy kindness.
Yeah.
So, as you guys know, we are football fans. Dalton is a football player. Preston played football. I helped as much as I could.
I've helped.
She's helped. We're just a football family. And band. But in saying so, we have been watching, so we are very avid watchers of Stitching Mama. Her name is Sarah.
Stitching Mama.
Stitching Mama.
Mommy.
Mommy.
Yeah, Stitching Mommy.
Stitching Mommy. Whatever she said. It's Sarah. That's what I know it is. I depend on her to tell me whose videos are up, and we go and watch them because that's just what I do. Anyway, she was stitching a piece for her son, a football piece. And I had so much fun watching her get that piece finished. And she was very creative with her finish. So she is a Broncos fan and lives in California. And so she took the 2 players and substituted the color conversions and whatnot and made one player, John Elway, who was, for those that don't know, was the quarterback for the Denver Broncos for
eons.
16 years, I think.
Yeah.
16, 17 years. And she made the defensive player, I want to say it was Rod Woodson.
Yes.
Pretty sure it was Rod Woodson, who played for, at that time, the Raiders. And so she did the conversion. Well, she generously just blew my mind, shared the pattern with me. And I'm not sure what conversion I'm going to do. Morgan came up with a great idea. Dalton's school colors, his high school colors, are blue and gold.
Mm-hmm.
And our two rival teams, but our big rival team up here on the mountain, they call it the Mountain Bowl because it's the last game of the season, blah, blah, blah.
And it's the two teams, we're the only two teams up here in our football
in our
district
county, yeah, in our county.
that are up in
Yeah.
this area.
And their colors are green and white.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not allowed to wear green.
No.
I mean, at all.
No,
I mean,
but
that's
not
like
football
blasphemy.
and
Basketball,
band and basketball
nope.
and volleyball, nothing.
We're not allowed to wear green at all. So, anyway, I was thinking, and Morgan suggested this, that we make one of the players blue and gold and the other player green and white.
Because the ones are blue and gold.
Yeah. So, anyway, and I'm not sure how it will work because Dalton is a lineman.
Yeah.
So, the odds of him ever carrying the ball are slim
If he's
to
on
none.
defense and he takes the ball,
Right.
I mean,
So, he plays center. So, anyway, I will make it work. I was just so ecstatic and it was just beyond thrilled that she shared this with me. So, Sarah, from the bottom of our heart, thank you so much. You are truly a beautiful soul. And we have more to say about Sarah in a little bit because somebody dyed some fabric for something.
yes.
Our other stitchy haul was from our friend Janet. Hi, Janet.
Hello.
Sending you Christmas hugs. And your comment that you made at the end of your video the other day resonated with me more than you know. And I know you know what I'm talking about. So,
It had us both deep.
yes. So, she sent us Stitchy Kindness, and now I want to start this. It's like, oh my gosh, girl, what are you doing? But she sent us...
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. George and Martha. And obviously, being the unpatriotic people we are, I might try to figure out a way to squeeze that into the 100. I love that. But again, I heart patriot. So, I think I've done all the talking.
I'm waking up still, guys. I had a late night.
She got home from work and we got right into some plans that we have. And so,
3 hours later, 10 o'clock hits, and it's like, oh crap.
it's time for bed.
So, I think it was
Monday or Tuesday.
it was after we did our video.
I think it was Monday or Tuesday.
Anyway, I got my package from my friend in the Netherlands. And I don't know if you watch our videos, but if you do, thank you so much. I sent your letter out earlier this week. But she sent me some sweets.
They were so good.
I'm not gonna lie, the frogs and the mice are missing.
It's a thing.
Like, over here we have chocolate bunnies that have peanut butter or marshmallows or whatever on the inside of them during Easter. And that's the only time you can find them is during Easter. And so when I read her little card, I actually forgot to grab it, but when I read the card, it's like, frogs and mice? What are you talking about? I mean, Harry Potter just meow right through my head. I'm waiting for a frog to jump out of my package or something. And so I open it up and we try them. They're basically like a really sweet version, a really rich version of your peppermint patties.
So good.
And
I told her you better hide them.
I did.
Because when you're at work, I'm going to eat them all.
And she sent me my letter, my initial, and some chocolate, and
some cookie thingies.
some wafers, some caramel wafers.
Oh.
Those things are amazing.
I don't even remember what they were called. But they were about yay big around.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, long story short, they are gone.
They met a tragic end.
But along with my goodies, I got,
She's a really good pen pal.
She is. We've been pen pals for
5 or 6 years.
I think it's been 6 years now.
Yeah, quite a while.
Yeah. Yeah, 6 years. So anyway, she sent me some metallic pen. Oh, hello. Some gold and silver pens. I actually opened them. They're Sharpies. So I'm not sure what I'll use them on. But irregardless, they're going to get used.
So pretty.
And then...
This is gorgeous.
Pretty. This is... It's got a page protector on it. But it's crayons.
So pretty.
I actually kind of thought of Grandpa when I got it.
Yeah.
And then this part, I love her. She knew. This is going to be perfect for our plants next year.
So fun.
So,
She just spoils the heck out of her.
yeah.
She's the one, so if you remember a few videos back, Morgan did the cross stitch and we put it in
The
the
pillow.
flower thing
yeah.
and we made it into the pillow. It had Morgan and her friend's initials on it.
Yes.
So that was her Christmas gift. So yeah. Lots of yummies.
Yes.
Good food.
Yes.
So stitch count.
Yes.
So for the month, I have not stitched yet this morning.
Neither am I.
Because as soon as I got up and got breakfast, I made zucchini bread to warm up the house. And it smells.
It smells really good.
We'll be having a piece of that with our coffee after we're done with our video. We'll think of you all. So my stitch count so far, for the month, I am at 9,520. And for the year, I am at 162,380 stitches. I hope that I can get to 170 by the end of the month. Let's see. So that's 7,800, 7,700 stitches.
You can do it.
It's doable.
You got a couple finishes you're going for.
I've got some finishes that are going to take a lot of that. So, yeah, anyway, how about you?
Alright, so I'm at 3,517 for the month. And I am at 68,549 for the year.
Somebody's going to hit 70.
As I say, I'm 1,700 and change from...
You can't beat it. It's
No.
1,100 and change.
Yeah, that's right. 179, I think. I think that adds up. No, that doesn't add up. Irregardless, I have a little over 1,000 stitches to hit 70,000. So even though I didn't make my goal last month, I am going to make my goal this month. So.
Sounds good. So you wanted to talk about fabric.
I did, yeah.
So going back and talking about Sarah, so she has a Etsy shop. Is it
It's Stitchin' Mama.
Stitchin' Mama?
Mommy, yeah.
Mommy, yeah. She doesn't have it on here. Anyway, she has some temperature
Hey
patterns.
guys, chill out.
And we have wanted to get them since we saw them 2 years ago, whatever it was.
Whenever
when
we started watching
it.
now.
And last year we put it off, we didn't get it. And so this year we're like, you know what, we're going to do the one of the two this year, whatever one we choose.
Hold on a second, guys. Okay.
Sorry about that, guys. Dalton came out of his room from doing his first class of the day, and the dogs lost their ever-loving mind. So, and then he was kind enough to get me a cup of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Or a warm-up, anyway. So, going back to what we were talking about with Sarah, so she has a tree.
Temperature tree.
Temperature tree.
And then she has temperature flowers.
That she's got all kinds of wonderful things. Go check out her Etsy shop. That's all I'm going to say. So anyway, but this tree, the way that the trunk is, it reminds me of the apricot tree, which Morgan didn't even know this because we actually cut this down not very long after Preston and I got married.
I used to play on the stump.
Yeah. But we had to cut it down because it had rotted out and it was falling all over and it was dangerous. But anyway, this apricot tree that we had in our yard, the way that the branches come up and the way she designed it, it reminds me of this apricot tree that I grew up with. And so there's a memory attached to this that, unbeknownst to any of us, is through this cross stitch. So I want to do that one this year. That was part of my Christmas present too. She bought me the pattern. Have not received those yet, but we just placed the order.
Well, actually, I got them digitally.
Oh, you did get them digitally?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see.
I just need to print them off. I'm lazy. And
Okay, well, maybe when we come to you next week, we'll be able to show you what those look like. But go to her Etsy shop. But in doing so we all know that I like the light blue. What did you do, an ice dye?
This is just a plain water dye.
And so I wanted the sky behind the
what
tree.
She has.
So, and it's a little faded out, but you can really see the blue up here. So what I'll do is I'll center the tree, and then of course I'll have my sky and whatnot. I haven't decided what I'm going to do for my trunk yet. I really like
cocoa bean.
I was gonna say I really like cocoa bean, and I really like oh, is it hickory sticks?
I think so.
It's kind of a gray brown. Our apricot tree was really dark.
Yeah.
And when it would get wet, like when it would rain or snow, it almost looked black.
Yeah.
So I wanted darker trunk.
Yeah.
In accord with that.
Yeah.
And then I saw something really cool. A lady made one for her son. Mm-hmm. And whatever date leaf was her son's birthday, she did a heart. And I think I'm going to do that for the four of us.
Yeah.
Is that whatever days are.
Maybe do the temperature in that heart or whatever.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that. I think that would be really cool.
Yeah.
So, anyway, so Sarah, thank you for not only a good memory, but for my pattern for my Christmas present, because Morgan spoiled me.
So. Okay, so I chose to do her flowers. In her previous videos before this year, she would sit in her stitching chair. I'm assuming it's her stitching chair.
Yeah.
And she had her temperature flowers back here behind her, and she has a very angry flower.
Every time her video would start, Morgan would be like, angry flower.
I just feel like the angry flower is going to say something.
So Sarah, if you're watching this, the only reason we watch you is to see the angry flower and cinnamon.
Yep. So anyway, I'm going to be ballsy.
Brave.
And do
Sarah would be proud of you.
365 flower petals on 25 count Lugana.
Brave.
It's called Fraser's Rich. Now, Mom's memory is of her apricot tree. I used to climb in a willow tree that we had next to it. So the tree looks like the willow tree that I used to climb in. Well, the flowers remind me of the tiger lilies I used to grow up on the ditch bank, and then of all the rose bushes and daisies that we had all running around.
Good memories.
Yes, very good memories.
Good memories. All right, you had something else about fabric you wanted to show.
Yes, so somebody on our Instagram, I attempted to do a coffee dye and bake it. Now, it looked fine until we washed it. Now, this is proof that our soap works.
Tide
It's
is a beautiful
white.
thing.
It was beautiful.
Ooh,
Well, it's kind of creamy now.
I think it would make a beautiful tiny sampler.
I think so too. It's not really picking up, but it's a really pretty cream color. Before we washed it, it was beautiful.
So she put a whole bunch of coffee grounds on it and put it in the oven.
Yeah. Oh well. Proof the soap works.
Trial and error, right?
Yep.
Alright.
Alright, so last week I made a comment to you guys that I wanted to sell fabric. Everybody said, do it. Alright.
Great support group. Thank you so much.
I don't remember all the names that I gave them. I do have the pictures on my phone. But I put them on Instagram, and it was about a week ago that I did it.
Okay.
And so
Was it a
these...
week ago?
About that.
I have angry hair again this morning.
So this is the pink. This is all 14 count Ada. So the pink... I think that one's bubblegum.
Dalton named this one. This is
Yeah.
bubblegum. And they, most of them measure 12 by 14, 12 by 16, somewhere
Yeah.
down. So, and for those of you who ask, we will ship international.
Yes. I don't care how far you live away from me. I will
ship
send to
international as long as there's not, mail restrictions with everything going on. And if you would prefer that we wait until after the holiday so there's no issues there, we can do that as well. I mean, obviously, it's not going to get to anybody before Christmas now, but we will ship international. I know that was a concern that several people had, and it's not a big deal.
Well, and I know that you guys probably, because shipping is included, but honestly, the shipping for this stuff, I think I asked, it's like $5 because it would be like we just use a mailer envelope, and it'd be like paper. But so anyway, I think this one is this.
Is this one Colorado Blush? No, that was our color. This was. Is this
meringue? This is meringue.
Meringue, yes, that's right.
So.
We had fun picking up names.
Yeah. It's not really picking up. It's toasted.
There's better pictures, like she said, on Instagram.
And I'll put them in at the end of the video too. Hi, baby.
Oh, okay. He's a friend?
He's my jewel.
He's a jewel.
And then this one's Colorado Sky.
That one's showing up good.
And this one and Bubblegum are oatmeal base.
Yeah, so they've kind of...
And they're really soft. It's really soft and buttery.
Yeah.
So that one's the Colorado Sky.
Very nice to look on.
And then this one is Colorado Blush.
Yeah.
You guys seeing a trend with our names here?
Real original.
Oh.
It works.
So those ones are for sale.
Would you say $14 a piece?
$15 a piece plus shipping.
Plus shipping, yeah.
And I should be able to, they're thin enough that I should be able just to send them as a fat letter.
Yeah. Should be able to.
So it won't be that much.
So comment or let us know.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Guess you guys want to see some whips.
Yeah, 21 minutes in.
So, we decided, she and I talked about it this morning, and she's like, that's a really cool idea. So, I have always had this obsession with what is today? Meaning, it's like, what national holiday is today? You know, is it a hot dog day? Is it bring your cat to work day? Is it wear red day? What day is it? And so, I was thinking, in conjunction with my 100-day plans. By the way, for all of you who expressed interest in wanting to join along with us, we cannot tell you how thrilled and how touched we are with the amount of people that want to join along. And you have brought our enthusiasm up to a new level that now we want to expand on this beast a little bit. And
for me, it makes that drive to keep up with starts. Yeah.
So, and we'll explain more about what we've come up with. Probably, I think we're talking about coming to you next week to show a video because hopefully I'll have some finishes that were gifts for the kids. And I can get those shown off too. But, that being said, going back to the holidays and whatnot, so make them in accordance to and I'll just use the first one. So for my first whip, so these are my 31 whips that I want to work on in January. My very first one will be January. Well, January, New Year's. You get the idea. Hey, Debbie.
Hi, Debbie. Look up, Debbie.
There's a potato. And the list goes on. So then if I had another one, so one of the things I want to work on is my cycling bag. Well, if a day falls in there, it's National Bicycle Day. You get the point. And what I thought I would do is that the night before, so Christmas Eve, I will post a picture of what the following holiday is. And so post a picture of what the holiday is and what we're going to work on. And then the next day, post how far we got and what the next day's holiday is. I hope that makes sense.
And we'll post that on Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah, on our Facebook. She does Instagram, I do Facebook. So.
I'm trying to do better about Instagram. I'm just...
Yeah, that's where I'm at with it. I don't... Instagram's her thing. Once in a while, she'll be like, oh, go post that on Instagram. I'm like... And every time I have to have her teach me how to do it, because I just...
They change... Okay, I'm still trying to figure it out. So when we got on, I'm assuming it was probably the original or whatever. It was a year ago. And now you get on, and the post button is... Jeez.
I am popular.
The post button is up in the right-hand corner now instead of down on the bottom. So now it's like, why do you change stuff when it worked just fine?
So, that's our plan. And then the Mill Hills, of course, will get love, every Monday, like usual. So, but we will come to you as we get closer to the end of the year with what we've got going on.
Yep.
So there's more of my plans. And again, thank you guys for getting us even more excited than we already were about it. So, what I worked on. So Monday, I saw you guys, of course, Mill Hill Monday. And I've been trying to keep it in alphabetical order and get myself back on track. So Monday was espresso. Espresso. And I am trying to do, I think I told you guys this in one of my other videos, trying to do 200 stitches every time I pick up a Mill Hill, so I can make it a kind of a light goal to get at least a couple of them done for next year. So that's where I got, and I think it was actually exactly 200 stitches.
Yeah, I think so.
So essentially it was the...
We've got to do something about this lighting.
Yeah, we got to come up with a plan. So, just a moment, please. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway.
Alright, so I fell down the Mill Hill rabbit hole.
I have corrupted another child.
Actually, you can blame Trina for this one.
Well, Trina helped in the corruption.
Yes. So Trina sent us Autumn Woods, and I think this video should be called Memory Lane, because
that's a good one.
The Quakey trees.
They're aspen trees for most people.
They're Quakies.
I grew up knowing them as Quakies.
So this is where I'm at.
She did really good.
So I hit top and bottom. Is this? Yeah. Okay. I put my needle up here, so.
That's funny.
Yeah. Just working on. I think I did 297 stitches.
Was that Autumn Woods? Is that what that was called?
Yes.
All right. So my next piece that I worked on.
I'm just going to put this away so I don't make it on.
And I am hopeful.
She's going to finish it today.
I should be able to finish it today. That's my goal. I gotta find a picture.
Sorry, I had to tickle my throat there.
Without showing front, yeah, whatever. So, this is the S Fairy by Nora Corbett. And this is where I am at, if you would please. So I need to finish.
Oh, don't get in my coffee.
Ooh, that would be bad. So I have a little bit of her wing here, and then I need to finish backstitching it.
And she has 3 beads.
And 3 beads on her wings, and it is done. So I'm hopeful that this will be a finish that I can show to you when I come back to you next Friday. I realized, so for those of you that know, I'm pretty sure she watches this, but I'm not positive, that I'm doing the bee fairy for my best friend. Because her name starts with a B, not because she's my best friend. To clarify that. And a lot of the colors are the same. That's why I was kind of holding off on starting hers. Because I wanted to finish this one first. And I realized in almost finishing, so it takes Cloud is one of the colors in it. And of course that's her wing. I am not going to have enough of Cloud to do her wing. And her birthday is in February. So that is going to have to be put on the order list too. And I wait until the end to do it because it is a light color.
Yeah.
So that's going to have to be a...
Sorry guys, somebody's thinking about me and my nose is running.
It's crazy. You need to do another one?
No, we're good.
We're good. Okay.
We're good.
All right, go ahead.
Alright, so I worked on Winter Quaker. We had a Zoom, and Trina got to join us. So,
it was so fun.
We worked on...
Trina is very funny. I love Trina.
I only put in like 50 stitches. I didn't get a whole lot. The frog joined me.
The frog was visiting a lot of people.
Apparently, from what I heard the other day, the frog jumped literally from Colorado to California to London back to wherever.
Somebody said it was in Hawaii too.
Yeah.
Maybe it was getting bamboo and coconut water.
So all I need to do is finish this up and I'll be done with this motif. And then I will move on to the next one. So I'm just working away. I had to rip out a lot because we were talking and it's a repeated
Design.
just thank you words. Repeated design, and so my head said, "Oh, this is right." I was 4 off.
I hate it when counting is an issue with cross stitch.
It's not like it's counted cross stitch or anything.
Right? All right, so I saw. So Veronica posted a picture. Hi, Veronica. And then another lady. Oh, I can't remember. It's Laura Robson.
Yeah.
Is her initials are over on Instagram. She posted a picture of hers. She's like 75% done. But hers is gorgeous. And I think both of them are using the newer pattern because it has the blended filament and whatnot in the wings, so it's more shimmery and shiny, which is gorgeous. It's beautiful. I took mine out of my Teresa Winslow book. I've had it forever. And I'm trying to remember where all I got done. So
Well, you jumped over onto this other page,
I worked
I thought.
a little bit. I did a little bit, but I know I worked on his neck, and I did a little bit in his wing. I come down here, and all that I have left on this rock precipice is like right down in here. Finished filling in his tail, and then I did a bunch of backstitch, so you can get a little bit of clarity on the castle.
There we go.
Yeah. So this one, I've been working on this now 3 years, 2.5 years.
2 years.
Anyway, Dalton had asked me to start it or to make it for him for his birthday. And I have put this in my rotation, my plans, whatever, that come hell or high water, it's going to be done for his birthday in April. So I did give that one a little love. Not a whole lot, but I appreciate the inspiration from our Flosstubers to work on it. Are you okay?
Go ahead and show another one. I need to go take care of something.
That didn't sound good.
Go ahead and show another one.
Okay, so as you guys know, I started this one for Dalton, and I was like, well, maybe you're getting too big, maybe you don't want it. And he's like, no, Mom, I really like this one because it represents everything that was important to them when they were kids. And I had started the girl one for Dalton, the girl one for Morgan, and the boy one for Dalton. Words are tough. So all I have left on this is backstitch, and my goal is to have this one done by the end of the week. So Sunday when we go out, I can look for a frame. So that's where I'm at. And I have backstitching left from basically the horse over to this end. So all the rest of it is done. I am super, super happy with that. I love the colors and the way it's all coming together. So, and I put 2 strands of backstitch in it every day because I hate backstitch. And if I learned anything at all from this project, and that's why I started doing it with the castle, is that I am going to do better about as soon as I get stitching done in an area so I can backstitch, I'm going to get it done. So I'm not doing it all at the end because it makes the pattern unenjoyable.
Okay. So now that I'm done saving the plant's life.
Was she eating my philodendron?
Yes.
We may be having cat for lunch. How many did she destroy?
None, I saved it before.
Cool, thank you.
Okay. So I'm going to talk to you guys. I'm going to finish it today.
So where do you have left to go?
So I'm going to hold the corner. So I've got to finish up this page over here. So there's, I think, 5 colors left, 6 colors on over here, and then I've got 2 colors of backstitch in them, and then I'm done.
Happy dance. So awesome.
So I need to go on. I'm saying today because I'm gonna work on it while I get done editing this, but
she also works tonight.
as I say, I work tonight and I work all day tomorrow, so it might get done on Sunday, but I'm gonna go for tonight. So,
happy dance.
yes. You have one more.
I have a new start. So, for those of you that know, and I've showed this before, I wanted to start this for my bestie's 50th birthday, which is in 22. She is an Aquarius. And so I started this very, very late on the 16th, which was close enough because her birthday is 17th, so 16th.
She's kind of copying you, Sarah.
I figure, yes, Sarah, I'm copying. I figured that in order to get it done early enough in February so I have time to get it framed, I need to average about 153 stitches a day, which is very doable. And I'm really enjoying it. It's so far where I'm at, it's not a huge confetti area, but there is some that I need to, work through. So that's where I'm at right now. This is 2 nights worth, and I think I did 70 the first night, and I think last night I did 134. I think. I can't remember exactly.
English. She needs to get a project bag made for this.
I need to get a project bag, and I am missing about 2/3 of the threads for this one. So
they're damn and determined to get a hold of Dalton.
I know. So I told Morgan that and Santa Claus and everybody else that I want thread for Christmas. All right. So before I go any further, or to end with the day, so a few videos ago I asked you guys to guess what day I was going to finish starting it.
Words.
Well, no, I was trying to figure out who you had.
Hi, everyone.
This is Luna.
I'm a box cat.
We call him Judge because he's very
judgy.
Judgmental.
And you gonna judge them? Oh yeah, that's judgment.
He's such a good kitty.
He's sweet too.
And so you guys were awesome. You played along. Several of you played along, and you put your guess in of a date. And the closest one was the guess that was on the 7th. It was from Owl and Gator Stitcher. Owl and Gator Stitcher, contact us. I need to know your address, and I need to know your favorite color so I can make your project bag. On the 9th, I finished my man. So, and from looking at it here, I just realized this. I just caught this. Doesn't this look like an eye?
I was just thinking that.
That is just cool as can be. So, I'm taking this in Sunday to see about a frame. I haven't decided if I'm going to mat it. I don't know what I'm going to do
I suggested a frame like what I put my Van Gogh in.
Yeah. So I don't know yet. I'm going to look around and see what it's going to cost and what appeases me or appeals to me. But this was my finished Christmas present to my family. So anyway.
That's so cool.
Thank you. So thank you for those of you who watched along and encouraged me. And so I don't know for sure what it is or when it's going to be here, but I do know that somebody found some more Van Gogh paintings that were made in across stitches.
If you guys are wondering how I'm doing all this, I got a really nice Christmas bonus last week. So
that's all I'm going to say. So hopefully
yes.
they will have
English.
They're
supposed to be here today, but I don't think so.
I am concerned. I got a letter in the mail last night that was postmarked the 25th or 23rd, I think, of November from New Hampshire from a pen pal. Got it yesterday. She got a letter from her pen pal in Indonesia that was postmarked
in May
21st. So
it's December.
I am worried. But then, on the same token, a really good friend of mine in South Carolina sent me a card. It was postmarked on Monday, the 14th. We got it yesterday, the 17th. I don't know. But hopefully, whatever she bought me will be here in time for Christmas. And then I'll have to figure out how to squeeze that into my... Because
I'm trying to figure out how to squeeze mine out of that into it, too.
After Aquarius start... What date did I tell you I started? Wednesday. I am at 97 whips. And I'm hoping that I will have 2 finishes. Oh, and something else. Okay, don't listen.
La, 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 la,
So I have been working very diligently on somebody else's Christmas present.
Hello.
I hope to have it finished this week. Obviously, I can't show it to you for obvious reasons.
Oh.
So hopefully she will have a fully finished gift to show you when we come to you next week.
Do our Zoom friends know?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
So the entire world knows. But me.
But you. Sucks to be you.
Screw it.
I know. All right, guys, we've irritated you for 40 minutes. We didn't mean to go this long, but you know us, we're chatty Cathy. So, is that everything we have?
I think so.
Okay. So, for everybody out there who celebrates, whatever it is, solstice, Yule, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. If you don't celebrate, we hope that your holiday is wonderful. Like I said, we hope to come back to you next Friday after presents and cooking, of course. Because we don't know if we're going to have company or not. We invited a friend over because his family lives way back east. If he gets to come over, great. If not, then
he gets to go see his family. That's great.
That's right. That would be awesome. It's going to depend upon the weather.
Yeah. Dad probably will have to work.
Hopefully not.
I know I
if
work
Chad's
Christmas
here,
Eve.
then that means Preston has to work. If Chad's not here, then that means that he got to go see his family and Preston's home. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. We are hoping to see some of our family, Preston's folks, at the end of the month. Nothing in stone yet. Again, depends upon work schedules and weather, and the list goes on. Trying to make arrangements for the girls, as in Snoopy and Jinx. Not having any luck. So they may be going, not that they don't travel well, they travel fine. Snoopy gets car sick the first 15 miles and then she's fine.
And every time you stop, so we stopped to go to the bathroom, 15 miles you had to watch her.
Yeah, and then she's good. Anyway.
So we just don't feed him.
Yeah, we don't, yeah. So, I think that's it.
I think so.
But we will let you know all those pertinent details when we come to you next Friday. Yep. Enjoy your holiday. Enjoy your Christmas Eve festivities. Yep. We usually open...
I have to work.
Just to work. We usually open one package Christmas Eve. That's been a tradition forever. And again, that will all depend too because Preston's on night shift this year. So that might change up a little bit. Maybe we'll open it before he goes to work or some such.
Yeah, or we both go to shift.
We'll both go to work, yeah.
Because I think I actually work all day that day.
Oh,
okay. Oh, look, it's snowing.
Oh, it's snowing.
Squirrel.
It's supposed to be out of here by like 9 or something tonight. So
it's just enough to make Dad and I have to go to work and work in it.
Yeah. Good times. No. All right, I think we're rambling. My coffee's getting cold.
Mine is too.
So we're going to go and work on Christmas presents.
Dobby, if you'd stop putting your nose in the plant, you wouldn't have an itchy nose.
Cat is nuts.
I got them, so we have a special day at work. I got them these mice. I mean, they're actually fair-sized mice.
They look like real mice, too.
They freaked my dad out when I got home.
And they get them wet and you step on them?
Anyway, you put catnip in them, so they Velcro shut, and you fill them with catnip. We're missing one right now.
You know, I was taught not to give your children drugs when I was a child. Don't give your kids drugs. What does she do? She makes her cats high. My daughter is a drug dealer.
She got me addicted to Crest Stitch.
Anyway, we're going to let you go. We've rambled enough. Enjoy your stitching. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your holiday. And above everything,
be kind.
Bye, guys. Merry Christmas.